be Sexton and Markkanen. And it's Collier in at the point. And for the Celtics. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Kessler in the post. Headed by Porzingis. Back to Kessler. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Shot by Collins, no good. Here's Boston now. Brown, the pass to Holiday. Back to Brown. Celtics passing it around. Fires for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Jazz have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Driving to the basket. Right side, Sexton. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
White, good.
Well, there's an example of Brown's ability to see the floor. Nice pass right there.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla. Now, I asked Coach about the defensive game plan tonight, and he said preventing easy buckets around the rim, and that starts with John Collins. He's a great interior scorer, especially when he gets ahead of steam, so you have to limit those opportunities. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Kicks it out to Collins. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Tatum finds Brown. Outside Holiday. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And superb at just finding avenues to the bucket. When Sexton goes strong inside, he is hard to stop.
A 3 from Porzingis. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. And Utah also making a switch. Clarkson's checked in. Utah trailing here. To the paint. Wants to get it to Kessler and does.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
After bursting onto the scene as a rookie, Coach Van Gundy, expectations certainly increased for Walker Kessler.
Yeah, and Kevin, I think he's handled those expectations well. He knows who he is. He's first and foremost a defensive rim protector and a rebounder. He's a rim runner on offense. He's a pick and roll guy, and he knows that he's got to continue to grow in the other areas.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Gotta respect the range of Holiday if you're the D, showing he can hurt you from that area.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Sexton the pass to Collins.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Jazz trail by 4. Pass to Sexton. Holiday against Clarkson. Here's Collier. His three-pointers off the mark. The Celtics have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Sexton against White. Buries the long-range jumper. White's got 12.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
So both teams making some changes here. And here's George. Pass to Filipowski. George against Horford, and stolen by Horford. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And what's new? I mean, Horford in perfect position to finish that play. Understands exactly where he needs to be.
Now, here's Clarkson. Still yet to score. Shot to stop the run, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Luke Cornett, and it's Tatum in for Brown. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Hauser, the three, good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
To the right side. Three-pointer, Horford, and again, Boston with the triple.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Celtics leading by 14. This one for three. Sinks the three-pointer. Hauser's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Celtics.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
With one on the clock. That shot, no good. Derek White has been on display for the Celtics. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
They've got Horford. Jason Tatum is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. With the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. And we thank you for your report. So, it's Utah now. And George, here we go. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Outside Tatum. A three-pointer off the mark. Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. The shot by Filipowski, no good. On offense, here are the Celtics. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Over to the left wing. Here's Pritchard. Nailed from three-point land. Pritchard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jam.
Timeout.
Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Utah calls timeout.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hot squad.
Several teams changing it up here. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Filipowski passes to Potter. Outside, George. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Potter, guarded by Tatum. And the basket by Potter.
And providing the score, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by Boston.
Dan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Outside, Porzingis. And the Celtics another three.
A knockdown shooter, really from anywhere on the floor. Porzingis knows he has the green light to fire from there.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
For Boston, they've gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. And Holiday kicks to White. Puts up a 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Martin finds Clarkson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The kick out to Brown. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Clarkson outside. Porzingis with the rebound.
It seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
It's Brown on the wing. Launches a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Brown's got 6.
Brown does a nice job of staying ready and making himself a weapon off the ball.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Al Horford is checked in for Jason Tatum. They double him with Horford. Kessler in the post. Guarded by Porzingis. Here's Collier. Back to Kessler. The second chance effort. Kicks it out to Markkanen from downtown. No good that time. The Celtics have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. They get it again. Brown. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
White with it. Guarded now by Sexton.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
52 seconds left to play here in the half. Scooped up. Outside for Sexton. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's White. And he's good on the 3-ball. White's got 8 here in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Now, here's Markkanen. No scoring in this one.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Sinks the triple.
They need that floor spacing ability from Horford. It's big for them when he's knocking down triples.
In the corner, Collins with it. Off target from outside. And so it's the Boston Celtics, able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drop, please. They're taking out the shot. Give it up for our contestants.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Without question, Derek White displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. Colin Sexton is out there with Collier. And it's Kessler in at the 5 down low. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. Some changes for Boston. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Porzingis. Torrey Craig comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Derek White. Here's Collier. He has yet to score. At the elbow, it's Markkanen. From past the arc, Collins. And Collins is right there.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
And here's Tatum for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Tatum's got 6.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Kessler against Craig. Kessler, no good. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. That's got to be just, excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for them.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. The Jazz working the ball around now. Drills the three-pointer.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Markkanen finds Sexton. There's the drive. Here's Collier. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Holiday, the pass to Craig, shoots the 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Holiday brings the double team. Collins passes to Sexton. And the 3 off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Craig. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Craig's got 6 in the quarter.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Sexton attacking, and Sexton slams it in.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
For Boston, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Craig, good.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Now, here's Sexton. 7 points in the game.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Well, John Collins was a force in his first few years, Stan, but hasn't seemed to match that level of success since that time. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think there's a few reasons, Kevin. Number one, I just think it's a lot about opportunity. And he went from being the number 2 guy on a team to being the 3rd, 4th, even at times 5th guy on the floor. So he's not getting as much opportunity. He doesn't have as much opportunity to play some of his minutes as a center now, and that was always where he could get a quickness advantage. So even where he is now, though, this guy is a very good player and has gotten to the point he's underrated.
And here's George. Following the 3-pointer by Derek White. The Jazz with another miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's George. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Filipowski, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. There's Brown with the three, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the three, it really opens up this offense.
And Brown over to help. Here's Filipowski. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. The Celtics shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Good on the triple. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
It's stolen by Brown. There's the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Celtics foul. Jaylen Brown.
This is his first free throw of the game.
14.
And he makes the first. The Jazz making a switch here.
Jordan Clarkson, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. George passes to Potter. Here's Juzang, and he banks in the layup.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Pritchard. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Boston on top, delivering the blowout. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Horford, and it's Davison in at the two-guard spot. That's the Boston 5. Boston shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. Here's Hauser, connects from three-point range.
He is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Potter misses. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Pass to Hendricks. Here's Filipowski, guarded by Horford. Shots good by Filipowski.
A coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Here's Pritchard. The half-court bomb falls off target. Picked away. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hauser out to the wing. Fires the three. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Hendricks. It's hauled in by Cornette. Here's Davison. Takes a three. And the three ball is good. Davison's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
Nobody near George. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Here's George following the three-pointer by Boston. Hits it from three-point range.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Pritchard, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
A nice shot by George. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Hauser, good on the three-point shot. Hauser's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Celtics.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
So it's Utah now. Outside, Markkanen.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Fires from deep. Tillman grabs the miss.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Another miss by Utah. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Celtics.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game from Derek White.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Count that one.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this kid loves the spotlight, loves center stage. Sexton just firing up his teammates.
Here's Pritchard. Basket counts.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carryovers into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
And using the quickness to his advantage there. Sexton getting some momentum behind him so he could put that one down.
Here's Tillman. Drops in the tray. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Collier. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge. Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.